Hello everyone, this is Yamin, and in this tutorial I am going to show you how you can upload your PHP project to the cPanel and make it online. So here you can see this is a PHP project and I am going to show you how I can upload it to the cPanel. So first of all, we need to go to our folder, and here we need to go to our XAMPP and htdocs folder, and here you can see this is the project that I want to upload to the cPanel, which is restaurant. So here inside this folder, we have a lot of file. First of all, what we need to do is that we need to make a zip of this folder. So we are just going to right click here. Then we're going to click here, show more option. Then click on send to compressed zip folder. If we now click on it, it will make a zip folder here. Here you can see restaurant.zip. Let me just make it bigger so that you can see it. There you can see restaurant.zip. So right now we need to log into our cPanel. So here you can see I already logged in to my cPanel, and after logging to your cPanel, you need to find the option called File Manager. Here you can see File Manager. Just click on it. Then it will take you to this page, and here you can see public_HTML with the internet icon. So you need to double click here, and there you can see this folder or this place is empty. So here we need to upload our zip file. So in order to upload it, we need to click here, upload. Then it will open in another tab, and here you can see select file option. You can also drag the file from here as well. So I'm just going to click on select file. Then I'll go to my local disk C, XAMPP, htdocs, and inside htdocs, here you can see we have restaurant.zip. I'm going to select it and click on open, and that restaurant.zip will be uploaded. There you can see it is uploaded. Right now we can just click here, go back, and there you can see we have a restaurant.zip. Right now we just need to right click here, then we need to click on extract, and we want to extract it to the same location in the public_HTML. So we'll just click on extract, and there you can see extract is complete. We can just close this, and we have a folder here. Right now we can just delete this zip file. So we are just going to delete it. Click on confirm. There you go. So right now we need to go inside this folder. Then we need to select all those folders and files. So in order to select all those, we just need to click here, select all. Then we need to click over here, move, and we want to move it to the public_HTML location. So I'm going to remove the restaurant, and then I'm just going to click on move files, and there you go, all the file is moved. So here we have the empty folder restaurant. There you can see it is empty, so I can just delete this folder restaurant. Let me just delete it. There you go. And one more thing, that is you need to make sure that your mail file name is index.php. Otherwise you will not be able to see your website online. Okay, so after uploading your PHP file in the cPanel, you need to do one more thing. So let me just go back to my cPanel. Okay, let me just click here on this logo, and it will take me over here. So right now we need to create a database for our PHP project. Right. So here you can see manage database, phpMyAdmin. So let me just click on phpMyAdmin, and it will open a phpMyAdmin. There you go. So after that, here you can see manage my database. So click here, manage my database, and there you go. So here you can see our domain name is this one, unipixel. So here we are going to create a database. Let's say our database name will be restaurant. You can give your database name anything you want. So we'll say here restaurant. So our database name will be unipixel_restaurant. After that, you need to click here, create database. And there you can see a database is created called unipixel_restaurant. So we can now go back. After that, after creating the database, we need to create a user. So if you now just go down, you will see an option called database users, add new user. So here you need to give a username. Let's say our username will be restaurant as well, RESTAURENT. And let's say password will be unipixel underscore restaurant. So let me just copy this here and I'm going to say here unipixel underscore restaurant. There you go. So we just need to say this again. Let me copy, paste and copy and paste. So the password is unipixel underscore restaurant, the same thing. So our username, database name and password name is same. So right now we can just click here, create user, and there you go. A username is successfully created and the username is unipixel underscore restaurant. So right now we can just go back. So after going back, we need to do one thing, that is here we need to select our username, and our username was unipixel underscore restaurant and our database name was the same thing, unipixel underscore restaurant. Then we need to click on add and we need to select here all privileges, then go down and click on make changes, and there you go, you save unipixel restaurant privilege to the database unipixel restaurant. Okay, so we can just close this right now and click on go back. So our database creation and user creation is complete. So right now what we need to do is that we need to go to our project. There you can see this is our project and we need to go to our database. Here you can see db.php. For your case, it may be different file. It may be database.php, connect.php, config.php or whatever. I'm just going to edit this. So we just need to right click, then click on edit. And there you can see it mentioned the username. For our case, our username was unipixel underscore restaurant. So I'm going to say here unipixel underscore restaurant. And our password was the same thing. So let me just copy this and paste it here. Okay. And our database name was unipixel underscore restaurant. There you go. After that, we are going to click on save changes. And since we created the database, and if we now just refresh here, you will see a database called unipixel underscore restaurants. So if you're confused how we can come to this, then just go to your Cpanel homepage and then click on phpMyAdmin. It will take you over here. So here you can see we have the database called unipixel underscore restaurant, but there is no table over here. So right now what we need to do is that we need to go to our own XAMPP server, and here you can see our database. We have a database over here. We can see restaurant underscore db. This is our database for this project, right? So we need to export this database. For this database we have 3 tables. So in order to export this, here you need to click on the database name, then you need to click on export, and here just click on export again, and the SQL file will be downloaded. There you can see, and let me just show you the download location. Okay, let me just cut this and let me just put it in my let's say downloads over here. There you go. So right now we need to upload this SQL file to our Cpanel database. So for it, again just click on unipixel restaurant, and this time instead of export we need to click on import. Then here we need to choose a file. Here you can see choose file, and our file was in the downloads. Here you can see restaurant db. Select it, then click on open. There you can see it is selected. Over here you can see the database name, SQL name. Go down and click on import, and there you go, import is successful. So right now in the unipixel underscore restaurant we have the all the table, right? So we are able to successfully upload the PSC file in our cPanel. Then we just created a database. We created a database, then we modified the database name. You can see we modified the database name, username and the password. Then we just upload the SQL file to our phpMyAdmin in the cPanel. So right now we should be able to see our project, this project in online. So here you can see that our domain name is unipixel, right? So we can just say over here unipixel.com and press enter. We will be able to see our PHP project, and there you go. There is no error. So you need to make sure that you didn't make any mistake in the database, and make sure that you write it exactly you have given over here. Okay. So most of the people make some mistake over here while creating the database and adding the user, and also in the password as well. So you need to make sure that you write those properly, and then you'll be able to easily go to your website, PHP website, and those are coming from the databases. Okay. So I hope right now you know how to upload PHP project to the cPanel with database. So I hope this was useful. Make sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you in the future tutorials.